Hi, my name is Steve Sutton, and I'm with Quantum Commercial Acquisitions, and I'll be narrating a series of videos that will educate you on the investing of commercial real estate. This first video is how to determine the net operating income. So let's get started. So what is NOI? NOI stands for the net operating income. Net operating income is the annual revenue minus expenses. How is the NOI determined? Make sure you remember this formula. NOI equals revenue minus expenses. So what is the revenue for an apartment complex? The revenue can include all income sources such as rents, late fees, laundry income, vending machines, car wash, vacuum machines, and washers, etc. Anything that brings income into the property is pretty much revenue for apartment complex or a self-storage facility. So what are expenses for an apartment complex? Expenses can include all normal operating expenses required to run an apartment complex, such as management fees, taxes, insurance, repairs, maintenance, utilities, basic upkeep of the property, such as landscaping, anything that brings a continuous cost on the property on a consistent basis. So we're going to go ahead and start with a case study. It's apartment case study number 1. We have a 1,000 unit apartment complex. So we have 1,000 units at $600 per month per unit. So when we times 1,000 units times 600, we get $60,000 per month. We take that $60,000 per month and we times it by 12, and we get $720,000. So our annual revenue for this property is $720,000 per year. And we take our expenses, which is $309,600, and we subtract it. So we go back to our basic NOI formula, which is NOI equals revenue minus expenses. And once we subtract that, we get our figure, which is $410,400. So let's look at another case study, apartment case study number 2. We have a 100 unit apartment complex. Our revenue is $200,000 per year. Our expenses are $90,000 per year. And we're going to look at our formula, which is NOI equals revenue minus expenses. Once we subtract that figure, we get an NOI of $110,000 annually for this property. Okay, we look at apartment case study number 3. We have a 356 unit apartment complex. Our revenue is $350,000 per year. Our expenses are $160,000 per year. And remember our formula, which is NOI equals revenue minus expenses. So we subtract the $160,000 per year from $350,000 per year revenue, and our net operating income would equal $190,000 per year. Net operating income is very important in commercial real estate because it helps investors analyze the property. It also helps the banks and the private investors determine whether they want to invest in that property or lend money to invest in that property. So it's a very important term. I'll go into more detail in later videos about the strategies that investors use to acquire deals and use net operating income to make well-formed decisions. So thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to our page, Apartments at Self-Storage Investing.